Damon Gettier, been in real estate for 13th year in Roanoke, Virginia. I was actually probably the second or third student with Lars. I started, it's over 2 years ago, probably 2 years, 3 months, 2 years, 4 months ago. I was in the first coaching seminar of 12. I was in the second seminar, the third seminar, and then the fourth seminar. I've done real estate and studied real estate for, I guess, 9 years, 8 years at the time, 10 years at the time. And I never really figured real estate out until about 4 years ago. Once I figured real estate out and how to actually make money in real estate, I kind of had to figure out how to quit losing money in real estate, and that's why I hired Lars, because, I'll be the first one to admit I love chasing squirrels. I love big squirrels, little squirrels, shiny squirrels, dull squirrels. I love squirrels. And Lars, unfortunately, kills them quickly, but it saves a ton of money, saves me from doing what I like to do, which is chase squirrels and lose money, so it works. The very first time I ever met with Lars, it was a little discouraging because I met with him in his office. I sat down with him, and he asked me about a certain lead source, and I told him, oh yeah, it works. And he's like, great, when's the last time your ISA logged in? I was like, I don't know. He said, give me the password. And about that time, I cringed up a little bit, and I gave him the password, and he logged in. He said, great, she was in there 63 days ago. And so she hadn't worked a single lead out of that source in 63 days. So he looked at me, and he's like, call them and cancel. And I was like, well, I can't really cancel. And he's like, call them and cancel. And so I called him up and canceled the lead source. It's only $250 a month. And it's weird when you say only $250 a month, because 10 years ago, $250 a month was more than I spent on my entire marketing program. That's $3,000 a year I saved just with one phone call. And that day was painful because we probably saved $6,000, $7,000 that day just going through the stuff that I was paying for, not using, and canceling it. It was a little disheartening, but it worked. The intensives are good. I don't want to take anything away from the intensive, but I'd say more of the value is the after hours talks, the lunches, the dinners, the late nights, when you talk about stuff, and it's the little items, the little gems you pull out that you weren't even thinking about. You hear a conversation, you overhear one thing, you dive deeper in it, and you find out that everybody else thought this was just a standard, you never heard about it. The funniest thing is 3 months ago, Lars told me, he said, you got the problem that most entrepreneurs have. And I said, what's that? He said, you won't quit screwing with your business. He said, you want to go in and constantly tweak your business. Your agents won't do it. He said, your systems are set up, you're solid, you have a good business, go play with something else. And so that's what I've done. I've opened up different companies. I leave my real estate company alone. I come to these things to learn better ways to do something, but before I put something in place now, I make sure how I'm going to do it. I try to make all the changes at once instead of one this week, one next week, one the next week, one the next week. And I have other companies that I get to play with now instead of the real estate business.